Here we are at Silverdyke Caravan Park,
which is at Cellardyke near Anstruther,
in the southeast of Scotland. And while we're here, I'm going to go and visit Scotland's secret bunker. So come with us, let's go and check it out.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
Leaving the A917 and heading down Windmill Road, we then take a left-hand turn at the mini roundabout and head down the track to Silverdyke Park. We'd booked online earlier in the year and had paid up, so we popped to reception, collected our welcome pack and headed to our pitch. We're on a hard standing pitch where you can see the sea from, and it comes with an electrical hookup. It's a 16 amp electrical hookup. When connecting your electrical hookup, always connect this end first before connecting it to the bollard. Connect your cable in there and a tap. We paid £35 for one night, and that's on Bank Holiday Monday.
reception.
The waste and the recycling. So gas bottles available. We've got the ladies, we've got the gents.
Accessible toilets. A laundry room. Washer, dryer and an iron is available from reception. The washer is £3 and takes £1 coins, and the dryer is £1 for 20 minutes. Gents and ladies. Cleaning times 11 till 11:30.
The facilities were nice, clean and tidy, as you would expect on a quality site. Also, dishwashing area on the end. In the dishwashing area, there's also useful information about what to do in the area. Play park. We're on pitch number 2. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So it's in the top corner if you're on one of the low number pitches. The campsite's located in Cellardyke, and just a little bit further along is Anstruther, which has a famous fish and chip shop.
Roxy and I are off again for another explore to see if we can find another beach. I can hear the sea and we can see it from the van.
I've just walked out along the path from the site, and then just here there's a gate that gets you onto the coastal path, the path to the town.
Path to the right is to the town and the path to the left is the coastal path. At the bottom of the steps is the ladies and gents toilets.
There's a children's play area down here. The surfy wood-fired pizzas, smash burgers, reception, here a water wardrobe, paddleboard, sit on kayak. That's good, isn't it, where you can hire things from here? It's amazing what you can find when you take a wander out and explore. Coastal walk from Anstruther to Craig, which is 3 miles. There's a tidal pool there. Isn't that cool? What a lovely area to sit and sunbathe, have a paddle, or even go in the tidal pool. Coffee place. Coffee and crepes. And also a seaside sauna. That's a little bit different, isn't it? A sauna in a trailer with this cracking lookout to sea. Brilliant. Suggested donation of £1 for parking, and that's between 7 and 10. Overnight parking's not permitted and will result in a penalty charge notice of £100. Down at the bottom here is Kilrenny Mill Caravan Park.
There is only a tiny bit of sand here, even though it's coastal, but it's nice sand. Roxy's found the water.
Who is it? Worth noting, there's quite a lot of places that are closed on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Things seem to be open Thursday to Sunday. The Haven's the closest pub, but unfortunately it's closed on a Monday. Really quaint little street. Chinese takeaway over there if you fancy one. Welcome to Cellardyke. Boatyard. There's the Scottish Fisheries Museum. There's plenty of boats in the harbour. Fish and chip shop of the year. Don't that? Another one that's closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Fish and chips, Rachel.
And the harbour.
Wee chippy. Hello. There's some more shops in the street behind here too, as well as on the harbour side. Scottish Fisheries Museum.
What I really love about streets like these are the different ranges of buildings. There's some 2-storey, 3-storey, 4-storey. It's all different colours. There's render, there's brickwork. But what I really like is on some of them, the front doors are left open. Here's one. And so the front door's open and you can see into the porch or the vestibule. Like the good old days. I like that.
On arrival there was no one in reception, but they had left the pitch number on the door, which is very handy, so we knew exactly where we needed to go.
Morning, I'd say welcome to Monday or Tuesday or whatever, but I actually don't know what day it is. The holiday's been that good so far. In 1636, the Isle of May was proud to have the first of Scotland's permanent lighthouses. In fact, it was just a bucket with coal in. The island doesn't have any permanent population now, just people that look after the island on a seasonal basis. In 1956, the Isle of May became a reserve to protect the wildlife and all of the animal species that live there. People claim that on stormy nights, Even when the beacon isn't lit, you could still see lights flashing on the island. The coastline is quite rocky, and it made it a great place in the 18th and 19th century for smugglers. I really wanted to go on one of the boat trips over to the island of May. Unfortunately, when I looked online, there was none available today. I suppose it will probably get really, really busy, well, with it being a bank holiday. What a beautiful, beautiful place. When you come through the gate to go on the coastal walk, if you hang a right, there's a woodland walk too that's been newly created. Look at that with all the blossom. Beautiful.
We're now making our way to Scotland's secret bunker. There's free parking here. Here we are at Scotland's secret bunker.
David, how did you find the secret bunker?
It was very well signposted all the way from the motorway, and it is in the middle of the countryside here. It's actually a beautiful area. Clearly this is one I fancied coming to, and it's somewhere I've wanted to come for a good few years. I remember seeing Trev and Sue from Posh Cats visit this.
Channel 14 Papa, turn right 245, report left line established 27 left. Right 245, call you left line established.
So you get an audio guide with this if you book one, and you hear all sorts of interesting facts, including how thick it is on the outside, 10 metres thick. It's estimated that there's approximately 40,000 tonnes of concrete in the bunker. This medical room's a reconstruction of a 1960s style medical surgery.
First, the attack warning.
Handy little canteen here. Nice to see they had bean to cup coffee, eh? Not bad. Myself a pastry. This is the cinema.
For those who haven't had access to orange juice,
by striking through unprotected windows, it would start fires across the whole area.
The main switchboard room could connect 2,800 external lines to 500 internal extensions. It was manned 24 hours a day. My dad spent some time as a teleprinter operator, so it's really fascinating to see these things. Brings back memories. These radar screens from RAF Buchan.
Lines were smashed and exchanges demolished. Top priority had to be given to the repair and maintenance of telephone services. But the peace eventually came, and with it the mammoth task of reconstruction. It was an enormous challenge. There were shortages of men and equipment.
Hello? Let's get ourselves connected. So that was Scotland's secret bunker, and it didn't disappoint. Highly recommend checking it out. That was really interesting, and it reminded me of my dad. As always, I've just covered some snippets of it here because I don't want to spoil it if you want to visit, but trust me, there's lots more to see, and I'd give yourself an hour or two at least to check things out. What have you thought of Silverdyke Caravan Park in Cellardyke?
What a cracking little spot. It's so lovely to be able to see the sea and the coastline. Roxy and I have had the most epic walk this morning. Brilliant trot into the town yesterday. Facility is fantastic. Brilliant. What have you thought?
It's a really nice site and lovely look out, especially from these pictures along the front, although it is staggered, so you should get a view of the sea wherever you're pitched up here in the touring area. Absolutely cracking town. Like, it's just one of those that seem to keep giving and giving, so quaint and lovely. And I really enjoyed the trip to Scotland's secret bunker, albeit it was very well signposted for a secret bunker. Yeah, really wanted to do that for the past 3 years or so, so really pleased I finally got to do it, and it is well worth checking out. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
We will catch you for the next bit. Bye.